Yes, yes. Sister Sarita, Double Affection, Sahida Apsara now. Radiant Star. Woo!
Some people judge behind your back and then they call you a friend. Some are good at pretending and then they do it again. Some people poison their fire and you're gonna get burned. Little flower, it's about time that you learn that your life is blessed, your vibe is fresh, and negativity is toxic if you let them crash into your temple, your holy temple. Protect your vessel, you are the holy lioness. Only word it test. Know your truth and free your mind and truly love yourself. Never doubt yourself. Pick up book upon the shelf and educate yourself. Truly, truly love yourself. Some of them are gonna come and dim your light inside. Make you feel like it's not alright to be who you are. You're the radiant star. Mama, just be who you are. You're the radiant star.
Good evening, beautiful family.
You are the lot, you have the power.
Sister Saida, Dub FX, Sister Sarita. This is our Melbourne talent family. This is our brothers and sisters, the Melbourneian, the Victorians, the shining lights, the creative spirits. Just to remind you how good we are in this city. Just be who you are. So good to be with you. A beautiful Sunday afternoon. The sunshine is shining. The blue skies. Woo! Lift up the vibe, family. We are alive, people. We are alive. Woohoo! We are alive, family, we are alive. Happy Sunday, happy afternoon. Woohoo! Let's give some respect to Sister Sarita. Listen to this beautiful sister, I love her so much.
Miraculous constellation of cells. Little sister, never doubt yourself. Comparison is the thief of self-worth, and you've been worthy since before your birth. One of a kind, ooh, you know you are. So please never let them get you down. Let your light shine, ooh, you golden star. The world
This is the view of the Dandenongs, people.
one of a kind.
Feel the Dandenongs. Know that they are there. We are all here.
Let your light shine, ooh, you golden star. The world needs you now more than ever.
Just be who you are. You're the radiant star. Just be who you are. You're the radiant star. Radiant stars, people. Radiant star. Good afternoon. Woohoo! Some positive, uplifting vibe on a Sunday afternoon.
Surround yourself with people who see you, who love you, who want the best for you. People that embrace your vulnerability and sees it as beautiful. People that shine and help you shine. People who celebrate you, who'll never compete with you. People who will always remind you to just be who you are.
Just be who you are, family. Beautiful Sister Saida, Sister Sarita, and Dub Effects. These are Melbourneian talents that I love so much. They lift me up so high every time. Hello, beautiful family. It is good to be here with you again. Woohoo! It's amazing how quickly the weeks are passing. Give me just a second to fix all my light chip over here, just to make sure everything is in the right place at the right time. And I will look at your names in a second. I'm just fixing up everything here. Every time I'm trying different things, you know, it's a process of perfection. We are in Virgo season. How can we perfect What's going on? So, let me see who is here with us. Bharat and Rukshika, as always, good to have you guys. Stephen, my brother, Christina, Elizabeth, ya habibti, Robert, Deborah, and Ima, shalom Ima, Chalita, hello Chalita, Shane, brother Shane, Stephen, and Roxana, Claire, awesome, Chalita, what's her name? So this is Saida, Sister Saida. This song is called Radiant Star. You can look for it on YouTube or probably on the music shops as well. Dub FX is also a talent from Melbourne that made himself a name all around the world. Started from busking the streets of Melbourne. So I wanted to start with that song just to show you and to remind you of all the beautiful talents, the brothers and sisters, the high radiant spirits that we have here in Melbourne. We're all sitting in our houses, and you may think that, we are doomy and gloomy because you're forgetting how many light beings are we in this beautiful place. Dov Vesano from Israel, shalom, my beautiful brother. Katrina, and who else? Roll King is in the house. Christine, Tiffany, Steph, and Valerie, and Lauren, and Mansi. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, hello, hello. Hey! Beautiful weather, uplifting weather. Kind of spring is here. Spring is here. Why spring is here? Because in 10 days from now we have spring equinox. Woohoo! That time of the year. Spring equinox is the time of equal day, equal night. Hello, Peter, which is blocked again, but I'm allowing you to come on again. I don't know why. And so, we are now getting into close to spring equinox next week. And spring equinox is the time of the year of the equal day, equal night, which from it we will rise into the summer solstice in December 21st. And it's going to be a massive summer solstice. So this September is going to be, there's a lot of very powerful processes that are happening that are giving birth to the crescendo, to the big battle, to the big action. It's all coming, and it's gonna reach this maximum point in December into, of evolution, of transformation. And we must trust the process. We must keep the smile on our face. We must have some popcorn so we can enjoy the most amazing show of creation of what's happening on the planet right now. But before we get to the spring equinox, which is next week, I just had to mention it because this is a spring weather. It's just so beautiful, so uplifting. And this is the weather for some reggae. This is the weather for some upbeat. This is the weather for uplifting music and to be with family, nature, and to enjoy the sun and to fantasize about summer on the beach with all our friends, out of lockdown, into the openness. Wow. Think about the parties and the festivals that will come after the lockdown. It's going to be the most euphoric festivals and parties ever, because everyone's going to come from such a depleted place of connection and celebration, and it's going to go into the best party you ever had and the best festivals we ever had. And so, wow, positive beginning for this live stream. But before we go to the spring equinox next week, we are having this week a new moon in Virgo. I gave the movie, silly me, I put Libra new moon, but it's actually a Virgo new moon. Oops, need to perfect that, because Virgo is about perfection, getting things right. So, Dory's missing Melbourne Spring. But at the moment, trust me, brother, it's like, we can't enjoy it in the same way we would love to enjoy it. But we'll get there. We will get there. It was an interesting week, wasn't it? Mars station in retrograde. And it was kind of like the last few days, if you look at it, Mars station retrograde on Wednesday. And we spoke about it a lot in the live stream of last week. But Mars retrograding now until November, until 14th of November. Details of what, Simon? Hello, Simon. And so, the details of the live stream, exactly. So, let me get my line of thought together. Wednesday, we had Mars retrograde. Let me take you straight there. The beautiful things of technology. We can talk over the internet. We're doing, you see, what we're doing, we are doing it right. Because we're doing the North Node in Gemini. We are focusing on quick solution through technology, through internet, in order to stay connected, to communicate, to deliver teaching, to empower, to create awareness. That is the North Node in Gemini. It's like just small slight changes. Focus on your. I'm reminding you this. We did this kind of big talk maybe around a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. No, it was in June, beginning of June. The moon nodes shifted into Gemini and Sagittarius. So here is. Can you see my mouse? Oh, it's black again. Let me see if I can fix it up, fix it up. Okay, let's see now. It's still black. I've tried many things. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's black. Maybe it's because black mouse matters. Yeah? The mouse is identifying with the Black Lives Matters movement. Which is interesting. I found a correlation to that in the stars, and this week, I don't know, it decided to stay black. What can I do? Every time it's doing tricks on me. Every time. There's a beautiful song that we sang in circle one time. And it's this kind of ongoing song. It goes on and on and on and on and on. Every time someone else can sing a line, and every time someone sing a line, it can change the narrative of the line. So the song goes like, every time I close my eyes, I think about you. Every time I close my eyes, lie, 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 lie. And it goes into this, every time I close. Then if it comes to another person, it can say, every time I cook my meal, I think about you. So it's this really cool song that goes on. We'll do it in a party. Soon we are having a party. We're having 218 Patreons so far. Once we reach 222, it's party time, so we are near it. Maybe spring equinox will collide with this celebration. We'll do a big equinox celebration with our 222 target. All my matters, yeah. So yeah, let's start with that, because last time I did it right at the end. Give me some love and support by liking this movie, clicking the like button below the movie, and then if you want to join our amazing Patreon community, the link is on the screen as you can watch it right underneath me, and it's also underneath the screen in the blurb of the movie. You will see a link to the Patreon. This is where you can join our amazing online community, which is thriving and growing and learning and empowering each other and keeping the positive vibe, keeping us in our sanity, in our positivity. Many benefits. So this Thursday, I'm going to post the New Moon Sound Healing Meditation to our community. If you want to join us and enjoy this meditation, please do so. That will be a great way of you supporting us. And the other thing is that there is also a link to donations and affiliate links down below if you're interested in all the connections I've established for you, so you could get the best connections ever. And the other thing you should know that, along the last shows, if you notice, we spoke a lot about crypto and Bitcoin and all these things. And if you don't know what it means, if you don't know how to do it, if you need some guidance, this is a part of what I'm doing. So I'm educating, I'm guiding, I'm coaching everyone of how to get into Bitcoin, what to do, what not to do. So if you need some hand with that, just join our Patreon and I would love to help you and connect you with the right people. It's important that you know what you're doing. But after you know what you're doing, it's important that you understand where you're going with it. And this is also a part of this astrology. The vision of the future. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? We're going wherever we want to go, wherever we intend to go. And that's why Virgo is coming to the picture to say, hey, check out on your plan. How does your plan look like? Did you really think about all the details? Did you really make sure that you're finalizing all the things you needed to finalize? Did you make sure you have everything you need? Did you make sure that you've done it right? Pay attention to the details. It's like you want to cook a great meal, but if you don't wash your vegetables and they fully sprayed with the chemicals, it's like it's not good for you. these kind of things. Hello, Tara Sparkle. Yeah, the owl shirt. Yeah. Oh, where you get it from later? Oh, the shirt I bought it in Thailand. Thailand has always the best shirt. Every time I go to Thailand, on my way home to visit home, which doesn't happen often, unfortunately. But whenever I go, I stop in Thailand and I get all my uniforms and stuff. So yeah, this is from I love it. The owl medicine. The owl medicine. You know, it's also got to do with this live stream, because the owl is the predator of the night. You know, he can see all the details in the dark night forest, and he can hunt a mouse in the dark forest. He can see clearly. Owl always related to magic, right? They're always the seer of the alchemist, of the wizard. They're related to wisdom, and there's a lot of that in the charts. So let's get into it. As I promised you, I wanted to move you back. So let's go back into Wednesday. I'll take you to Wednesday. This is the chart on Wednesday, and this is when Mars went retrograde. We spoke about it a lot because Mars went retrograde on a 28 degrees and 8 minutes. And at the same time that he was doing that, we had the moon came on top of Chiron. We spoke about it. The moon crossed all of them, and then she went into Gemini. She went through Taurus. We spoke about all this, yeah? But I just wanted to bring it up to show you what happened since then. So Wednesday, that was the Mars retrograde, and then the days after, we went into kind of dream time, because Mars retrograde, what is it again? The warrior. You know, think about like that. Mars kicked into Aries. When was that? That was like in June, end of May. Mars kicked into Aries, and he's like, this is what I want. Mars is the ruler of Aries. He's home, the god of war, assertion, confidence, motivation, power, kind of the need to act, the need to say what you want to say, to do what you want to do. In Aries, it's about the self. It's like, this is what I want. This is how I wanted to do it. This is how I want it to be. You know, so, for example, the perfect example is our beautiful premier, Andrews, Daniel Andrews. He's like, this is my show. I am talking on the camera every day. I am important. I decide what will happen. Whatever I will say, the millions of Victorians will have to obey. It's my show. It's my time. Yeah. That's a classic one, right? And he's representing also the authority, the Capricorn parties, which Mars is actually basically squaring. Yeah, you see, Mars is here down like 6 o'clock, 6:30 o'clock. He's here, 28 degrees, and he's squaring all these orange lines. He's squaring all the Capricorn party, mainly Saturn, but all of them are kind of together. It's a stallion, what's called, yeah? They're kind of together. And so it's kind of like, you know, the self wants to rebel and to act and to go against and to follow its own needs and urges and beliefs and whatever he wants. But what we are all facing is the extreme restrictions of authority, of government, suppression, rules, regulation, law and order, the police, the army, all these things kind of like, no, warrior, you are not. But what do you mean? So that was kind of stationed in retrograde. But Mars kicked into Aries in that journey. It was like, hey, you know what? This year, 2020, it started in the most suck way ever. It's been taken away from me, stolen from me, and I'm not going to take it anymore. Because Mars kicked into Aries in June. After the Sun, you know, the Sun was in Aries in March, started the astrological year. So, you know, the Sun was in Aries, the Sun moved on, the Sun is now in Virgo, perfecting the plan, and as the Sun entered Virgo, Mars went retrograde, and Mars was traveling through Aries all this time, saying, yeah, what happened to my intention? In March, on the new moon, we went to lockdown number 1. But around that time, it's like we had plans for the year. We wanted the year to be looked like that. Healing the Light is celebrating a decade, 10 years of sound healing meditations each and every week until 2020. So Ami can say, what do you mean no sound healing? I do this every week since 2010, non-stop. Thousands of people. The door never closed, the door never shut. What do you mean I can't do sound healing meditations? I do it every week, I do it every new moon, I do it every full moon, and I'm doing it. So at first it was like, look, okay, you can do it, but only 10 people, and you have to open gaps, and you have to do this, sanitize, and you have to do... Okay, I'll do whatever you tell me, even though it's really annoying, but I'm still going to do my sound healing. All right, so Mars went in through Aries. As it reached the end degrees of Aries, suddenly lockdown number 2, and it goes like, sorry, now you can't even have 10 people. What do you mean? So I have to sit at home? No. So it's like, okay, so I went like, okay, you're not gonna let me empower people in my sacred space? No worries. I will create a lighthouse. I will use the North Node in Gemini, and I will channel information to the people through internet, through camera, through technology, through computers, and they will download it in their houses. In that way, we're going to keep on growing, you're not going to stop us. We're going to keep on evolving. We're going to keep on thriving together because, that's what we do. And and if you think that I can't still heal people with sound healing, well, you got it wrong, because I've got my Patreon. This is where I post my sound healing meditations, and I make sure that my community is healing with the sound healing on every new moon, every full moon. And on top of that, I know that you wanted me not to be in contact with my community, but you know what? I'm going to create Telegram chat rooms that I'm going to be in contact with my community better than ever before. Every day. And so because I've used my Mars in Aries in a creative way that is not battling against the suppression of authority, but it's finding a creative way to work with it. Because of that, I personally don't feel disempowered. I don't feel suppressed. I don't feel upset. I don't feel like a victim from all this. I actually feel empowered. I've taken my journey to a whole new place. I've been creative. I'm still learning. There's a lot more to improve. There's a lot more to learn. We're working on a website now. Julia is helping him to build a website, which we will basically do all the live stream from the website, all the membership, the subscription, all the teaching, everything will be on one website. So we are now perfecting the website. We are paying attention to details. I'm just showing you through my personal journey of and how I've basically delivered the teachings all this year is not just in theory. I am acting it as my plan. So now we come into Virgo, Mars goes retrograde, and you might feel like, can I still do it? Do I still have energy to keep on battling this? I mean, I've been doing pretty all right. Been doing okay, but I'm tired. I've been working hard. I've been doing a lot of work. This is like building a new business. This is like, people doing puzzles. I haven't rested for one day. Working. It's like, hey, no, it's like not giving up. But I don't have that process. I'm feeling good at the moment, basically. Thank God for that. But in general, when Mars goes retrograde, so it's like, think about the mob, the people protesting, yeah, we are not going to obey your rules and regulations and restrictions. We are going to protest, and then Mars move on. And it's like, but now suddenly stationing, the protest has been kind of dismantled. All the wounded protesters, they went home. The police went home. It's quiet now. Mars retrograde, and it's almost like saying like, whoa, wait a second. I also forgot to tell you more. So now Mars is going to retrograde back and face the authority again, the fire, the anger, the upset. But now when Mars was going forward for the first time to square the Pluto-Saturn Capricorn, and to remind you on the chart how to perceive it, 7 o'clock is Mars, and he's squaring here at like 10 o'clock, Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto. So this has been going on for a while, for a long time, because I explained it last week. When Mars went into Aries and traveled through Aries, he went like square Jupiter, square Pluto, square Saturn. Now Mars is retrograding back and he's going to go square Saturn, square Pluto, square Jupiter. And then he's going to move forward and he's going to go final time square Jupiter, square Pluto, square Saturn, square Jupiter. And so the oomph of the anger, the upset, the rage, the frustration, the suppression, the disempowerment, that fire, that assertion that went in August. Whatever happened in August between the people and the authority, between people and people, family members, friendships, partners, business associates. You can take each business owner has an ongoing relationship with their landlord, right? The landlord represents this Capricorn, the authority, the lender. He tells you what you need to pay, what you don't need to pay, how much discount you get, how much discount you don't get. Some warriors got it all right, some warriors got it bad. And so at first maybe there was some disputes, there was some arguments. Now that Mars is going back again, now we are coming back after longer time of suppression, even more suppression, even more oppression, more restrictions, more ridiculousness, more lies, more and more and more and more, which means that if the pressure cooker, you just turned it on, and at first, it's kind of warming up, it's warming up, it's warming up. Now, the pressure cooker is already releasing steam. And Mars retrograde back now to meet this Capricorn mafia is basically the chef opening the pressure cooker not in the right way, not in the right time, and the entire pressure cooker explodes all over the kitchen. Yep. Get ready for a messy kitchen. Today, I'm not drinking tea because it's so hot. I'm drinking lemon water. Hopefully you're having some water with me. We'll just hydrate a bit. A second. Ay, 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 ay. So yeah, that's about Mars. Hello, Veronica Marshall. Please keep it up. It's helping. Awesome. Thank you. And Chantel, hello to you too. And so yeah, that was like Wednesday, Mars retrograde. That's why I spoke about all this, to remind you that Mars is now retrograding back to meet all of these big planets in Capricorn, okay? And Mars is gonna station indirect on the 14th of November. So pay attention to all that happened since June into August. That was take one. Now, from last week, beginning of September, and kind of June, end of June, into now, into last Wednesday was take one, and now from Wednesday take two to the 14th of November, which is basically take two is repeating take one, but even more. Because Mars retrograde means at first you felt the power, you felt that you have some power, you felt that you have some courage, you felt that you have some ability, you have some potency. When Mars go retrograde, it's a bit, can be felt for some people like impotency. It's just like there's no potency. It's like you're lacking of the courage. You can be feeling like you're lacking of the bravery, lacking of the empowerment, lacking of the power to do something about your life or to guide your life somewhere. And as that happening on your masculinity, then you are facing the restrictions of the authority, external restrictions, not just government, but also your overpowering partner or your controlling mother or controlling father. It's like it's this kind of like characters of authority in your life or equations of authority in your life that are kind of limiting you, restricting you from kind of having it your way. So now you're going to face the same thing, but you're not going to feel as if you have it, and therefore that can create more friction, because when someone feels disempowered, they hunt power. Narcissists, for example. That's a great example for that, right? So we can say narcissist is like a classic Mars retrograde concept, because the narcissist usually is kind of controlling, manipulating, lying, deceiving, betraying, cheating. They're doing everything wrong because they're lacking of emotional intelligence in their brain, and it's true, because of mainly the fact that they're actually severely insecure. They are like so disempowered, so afraid, so scared that they're using tactics of predators. Sabotage, control, manipulate, cheat, lie, deceive, steal. They will use all these dark methods in order to accumulate some form of power because they actually don't have any. And so it's funny because usually people who are subjected to narcissistic abuse, it feels to them as if the narcissist is almighty, so powerful, so threatening in its possession of power, in its control of power, that they don't think they can reclaim their power from it, but it's only because the narcissists are so cleverly stupid. They're not that smart. They are cleverly stupid, that they know how to manipulate the person to think that they have no power. And I spoke about it last week. We can take this entire poo equation with all that is happening, and we can say that right now the system is an absolute narcissistic abuse person. Absolute. The system right now is narcissistic, and they're using all those methods. I said it last week. Gaslighting, crazy making, moving the goalposts, installing fear, installing trauma, cheating, betraying, lying, deceiving, manipulating, controlling, abusing. Now, what is the recommended approach for a person who is facing narcissistic abuse? Is to reclaim power and reclaim love by coming back to self and finding it within self. In that way, if you are subjected to narcissistic abuse, even though the abuse still goes on in the background, you are cutting the cord that feeds your energy into it, and by that you're bringing it back home, and automatically you are not as subjected to the narcissistic abuse. It still goes on. Your partner still may abuse you in a narcissistic way, but this time you're on top of it. So it's almost like this dual state of presence, dual state of awareness. On a lower vibration, on the lower plane, you are still subjected to it on a day-by-day ongoing human experience, but inside of you, there's another hyper-dual consciousness state that you are overseeing this process happening, and you're starting to be able to navigate your interactions with it in a better way that doesn't allow your power and love to leak into that suction. And so the narcissist doesn't even pick it up because they still think that it's working. Because on a human level, it's like you are still subjected to it. But on the inside, you are already in a match point and you're playing the game to win. You got it? The same thing with the system. That's why my teaching is the same all this time. Yesterday, one of the sisters sent me a message. Mayday, mayday message. Ami, have you seen this? I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. They painting pentagram over Melbourne. I went like, my only response was, stop looking at negative things. Simple as that. You're calling me because you're focusing on negative. You're calling me because you are processing negativity, you're focusing on negativity, and you want me to rescue you. It's like the instruction is the same. Stop looking at the negative. Stop reading the negative. Stop learning about the negative. Stop watching the narrative. Yes, but it's important to be aware. Again, aware of what? Whatever you become aware of, you feed. You empower. How many times do we need to repeat it? Why, at the same, after this kind of exchange, I kind of sat with myself and I was like, it's amazing. It's amazing. These beautiful people, no matter how strong and how many times I'm saying it, not to feed the darkness, not to feed the negativity, not to believe what they say, not to look into what they say, because darkness is temptation. Darkness is temptating. You really want to know me. I am really dark. There is this going on. You need to know more about it. Read about it more. Read about it more. Oh, watch this movie. It's also talking about, another conspiracy, another conspiracy. You need to understand that's how the darkness works. The darkness wants your attention. The darkness wants your intentions, your vibration. Whatever you focus on, you feed. And we are in the biggest battlefield of light versus dark. So please stand up to the battle and be light. You don't need to make a lot of effort. It's actually simple. Just be light. Don't fight the darkness. No, we're not here to fight the darkness. No. We are here to be the light. The darkness wants us to fight the darkness because that's how it sucks energy. But if you are just light, the darkness can't get your energy. It just moves on to the next scaredy cat. Okay? Oh, here's another scaredy cat. Hey, scaredy cat, guess what? We are now going to put a chip in your body, and we're going to do this and this and that and that. Oh, my God. Focus on the light. Be the light. So after I answered her, in my mind, I was like, maybe I should do a map of Melbourne, and I will do it. And I'll do some kind of graphic art, and I put a golden Merkaba of light on top of Melbourne. And I say, hey, check this out. People, healers, meditators, yogis, good-hearted devotees are painting with their meditation a Merkaba grid of light over Melbourne that is far beyond any pentagram. One time I journeyed with spirit, and my journey intention was I was asking, what is the secret of white magic? And it was quite fascinating. I won't go into too many details of the visuals, but it was visual out of this world, okay? I was in whoop whoop, like far, far away from here. Far. I'm talking about alien territory. And the message was so simple and so invigorating that obviously I remember it as if it happened today. And the message was that the secret the secret of white magic is to be the light, to be the love. That's it. That's white magic. Because if you are love, nothing can touch it. Nothing can touch you. No fear can enter your temple if you vibrated on love. No worry, no scary thought, no insecurity, no doubt. Nothing can come and enter your temple because you are vibrating on love. The only place for fear or scared thoughts or worries or insecurities to sneak in is when you are not vibrating on love. And all you need to do when you are not vibrating on love is to come back into a vibration of love, not to fight that dark situation. Come back into a vibration of love. If you are afraid of someone leaving you, all you need to do is to come back and love you. Because if you love you, if that someone leaves you or not, you are still okay. You get it? So this is all very much related. Very, very much related. So why is it related? Because we move to Friday. Thursday, Friday. First of all, on Friday, early, let's see where it was, just to give you an insight of what we came here to hear, what we came from to hear. We had on Friday at 9:20 a.m., or more like 9:15 a.m., the moon here at 2 o'clock was together with the north node of the moon. And so, Friday morning you wake up and the moon, the feelings, the emotions, the feminine is in kind of future orientated, trying to find solutions, how to fix life, what to do, what not to do. This is happening at the same time. I'm reminding you that there is this ongoing dynamics that are repeating every week, okay? So aspect 1, the big mafia in Capricorn, okay? Aspect 2, we have the Aries here at like 4 o'clock, Aries on 24 Aries, Black Moon Lilith on 25 and 25th, and Mars on 28. Now, they are all kind of dancing. They keep on moving backwards, forwards, backwards. Lilith and Aries backwards, forwards, and Mars backwards, forwards. So they go like bzz, 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 bzz. They're just creating this kind of like explosions, small kind of like fire starters. Bzz, 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 bzz. Okay? Am I missing some messages? Let me see. No, I don't miss some messages. It's all good. Okay. Oh, it's my son. My son wrote, hi. Hello, Miley. And so this kind of Aries, Black Moon, Lilith, and Mars, this is what they do. They just kind of play with each other there. They kind of bzz, kind of literally a kind of igniting sparks. It's like more fire, more fire, more fire. By the way, what happened since Mars retrograde? Wednesday. What happened all last week? If you don't know, America is on fire. In where is it? Las Vegas, Los Angeles. It's kind of like Los Angeles. I don't remember. But massive. Like the skies are red. It's basically full of smoke, massive fires, like enormously massive fires in a very large scales. Let's see. Yeah, wildfires. Listen to this. No, this is not now. This is now. Yeah, U.S. West Coast. All the West Coast, yeah? Like massive loss of animals. Similar concept to what happened in Australia. Very, very big. Oregon, California, Washington. There's like wildlife is like being smashed there, burned alive. Yeah, it's very, very big. So classic Mars retrograde. Now, back to the chart. And so Mars retrograde, the fires in California. At the same time, you've got like hurricane season is kicking in. You've got typhoons. You've got like a lot of natural phenomena happening. We spoke about the food. Last week was another kind of warning of food shortage supply. And on that day or a day after, they came up on the TV shows and they start talking about the fact that all the agriculture is suffering. And agriculture is suffering because there's not many people that can pick up the fruits, strawberries, mangoes, apples from the trees. So a lot of stock is going to go to waste. There's going to be shortages in kind of like, they said, like in all the kind of meat and fish and chicken and all those, because of all the supply chain is jammed. There's not many workers available. Not many workers can work because of the situation. And the deliveries and the cross borders kind of lockdowns. There's a lot of issues going on. And so here it is. It's coming. Before this live stream, Sister Paula sent me something on Telegram. Let me see if I can find it here. It's actually quite interesting because she just sent me this and I was like, yep, exactly. Let's see if I can share it here because it was quite... Oh, it was on an SMS. Yeah, it was on an SMS. I know how to find it. Okay. Let me see. Let's see. This is really cool. It's really cool. So that's why I'm kind of looking for it, because this is also relating to what is happening. What? Where is it? Oh, I can't find it suddenly. Okay, never mind. I can't find it. But basically it was like the wife of Trump. Where is my phone? The wife of Trump came out with a 1 minute message to the people. It was quite interesting. It was very interesting. Let me just let you hear it because it's quite interesting.
Preparedness Month. As our nation continues to respond to COVID-19, there is no better time to get involved and ensure your family has what they need to stay safe. I encourage families and communities across our nation to update their plan or take time to discuss the steps they would take in the event of a disaster. The theme of this year's National Preparedness Month is "Disasters don't wait. Make your plans today." This message holds true as we begin observations during the peak of the hurricane season. I encourage everyone to visit ready.gov to find tools and guidance that can help you make plans for any kind of emergency you might encounter. The actions we take today could save lives tomorrow. Take time to plan and have the important conversations. It is these small actions that will make our families and communities more prepared for disasters. God bless you.
If I'll tell you how many things of the things she said is in alignment with the astrology, it's amazing. Because what is Virgo? Pay attention to the plan. Pay attention to the details. Go and check your list. Make sure you've got everything intact. Make sure you've got everything you need. Prepare for a disaster. Now, why do they say prepare for disaster? And why did they make September the month every year of preparedness for disasters? Because September is always the month that they make things happen. Now, in America, of course, they're facing the fires. They're facing hurricane season now, on top of facing the elections in November. I spoke at the beginning a bit about the Black Lives Matters and stuff. It's really cool because, Chiron over here in, where is he? Let me find him for you. Yeah, here. At like 6 o'clock, Chiron is on 7 degrees Aries. And to have all this kind of Mars and Lilith and Aries playing together, bzz, 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 bzz. Now, where are they playing together? 28, 25, 24 degrees, okay? But what are they squaring? So all this thing is happening constantly, bzz, 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 bzz. Where? In this square to Saturn, Pluto. You couldn't ask for more, really. Because this is like, again, the authority, the restrictions, the government, the law and order, the fall down of the patriarchy, the end of the world as we know it. It's like Jupiter and Pluto together is pandemic, right? So we had Jupiter-Pluto first time, was in January. The pandemic went out into the world. And it's like, then Jupiter retrograded on top of Pluto. The second wave kicked in. Guess what is coming? Pluto today. Jupiter has gone retrograde. This is the greatest news of today. The best news of today, people. Something a bit, finally, some good news, for God's sake. This astrology has been like squashing us to the bone. And so here we are. I will move us to today. Today in the morning, 20 to 11 a.m. Jupiter over here at 11 o'clock. 10 o'clock, yeah, 10:30, if you want to be really dramatic with it. Jupiter 17 degrees and 24 degrees. 17 degrees, 24 minutes, station in direct. This is right now. And basically is moving forward. Now, Jupiter direct is a very good thing because Jupiter is a planet of hope, of faith, of good things happening, of good fortune, of good luck, of a blessing. It's like, oh my God, on top of all this crap that is going, on top of the poo, on top of suppression, on top of all these kind of battles and challenges, also the planet that is supposed to bring us a hope and faith when things are dark and gloomy was also retrograding since May. Now, Jupiter went retrograde in May. At the same time, Venus went retrograde in May. So it brought up all the subject of Venus to look at, deeply look at, and Jupiter magnifies everything. So when Jupiter retrograde, it's like, it goes like, like those telescopes. It goes like enlarge, refocus, enlarge. Okay, so it's kind of like in the retrograde, it was kind of like, but wait a second, what's going on? What's the big picture? Is there hope? Is there faith? Is anything good is going to come out of this? Are we ever going to survive? Humanity is doomed. We're going to die. Everyone is dying. They're doing black magic. They're doing this. That's it. We're doomed. Suddenly people forgot. Forgot about Ganesha. Forgot about Lakshmi. They forgot about Archangel Michael and Gabriel and Raphael and Uriel. They forgot about Metatron. They forgot about Creator. They forgot about the Pleiades. They forgot about the Arcturians. They forgot about all these beings of light, masters of light that has been dominating on this planet for thousands of years. gone. Why? Because of a bit of poo and narcissistic government. And now we are going for the battle. So the good thing about it is that as Mars is now stationed in retrograde to go and face all these authorities, and they're going to be fire. There will be more fire. You know, look at America. It's like, again, it's like nuts. The violence in the street, the Black Lives Matters. So it's kind of like what the Black Lives Matters is doing, unfortunately, is that they became from the victim into the perpetrator. You know, here they come as the action of like, we are not going to be wounded anymore. You're not going to treat us wrong anymore. You're not going to slave us anymore, because now it's our turn to abuse you. We will steal from your shops. We will loot your houses. We will loot your shops. We will burn the streets. We will throw stones. We will come and create violent protests everywhere, because now it's our time to abuse you. Mali is going for it. Hi, Mali. Sending emojis in the chat. And so, you know, this is kind of, pay attention to that, because this is what you don't want to do. If you've been a victim for a very long time, right? This is important, because when Mars gonna go retrograde, this inner struggle is gonna become more evident. It's gonna become more, I can't take this anymore. Why am I feeling like crap? Why can't I find my courage? Why can't I find my strength? Why am I feeling like a victim? I can't be a victim anymore. And then those who are not checked, not conscious, can flip and become a perpetrator. That's it. I'm no longer going to get abused by partners. From now on, I'm going to abuse partners. From now on, no one is going to break my heart. Now I'm going to break hearts. Nah. So that's basically, you know, potential. We need to drink water, people. Keep the water flowing. And so, as we move on, this is now, and what do we have? We said Mars retrograding. We spoke about Eris and Lilith. Bzz, 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 bzz. More chaos, more destruction. Rebel, discord, chaos, yeah, fight. Now Mars retrograde to meet them again. They are like on the 25th, 24, Mars is 28, it's gonna go back to them, it's gonna say like, yeah! So you're gonna see massive kind of movements of people out and about against the authority, rebelling, protesting. Not that I'm promoting it, I'm just describing the astrology. That's what we're going to see. There's going to be more upheaval of the people versus the authorities. There's going to be more power dynamics, more power struggles. There's going to be, and at the same time, there's going to be more attempt for more suppression. So I said at the beginning of the year, I already start talking about it. I said it's going to be all this year, this dance between suppression, oppression of authority, and the need to break free for independence and rebellion of the people. And it's just going to be dancing like that, like suppression, revolution, suppression, revolution. You go like a... That is yet to come, but it's coming. Get some popcorn. Don't think that I'm not connected to reality. I am. But I'm just, I'm practicing looking at this from the eagle's eyes view, from a bird's eyes view. Because if we're going to process this life of this reality right now from a human eyes, lower self eyes, will be completely stuffed. No hope, no faith. It's all doom and gloom. It's all scary. We're all gonna die. There's no this. There's no that. So it's more about no. North Node in Gemini. Just small, slight changes. Little changes will make the big difference. Okay, and it's in Gemini, so it's the way we think. It's like, don't read about the pentagram that is creating black magic in Melbourne. Just simply visualize a golden Merkaba of light on top of the entire Melbourne. Simple. Move your vibration and intention from feeding black magic into feeding white magic. Okay? Then on top of that, you've got your job, your income, how you work. So we all quickly moved home. Everyone's bought computers and things and working from home. People renovating their houses to create a study room, to do all these things, right? So it's kind of like this is the focus. Focus on the immediate short kind of environment, close connection, quick solution, try different things, small little changes, right? If you eat onion and it gives you bloatation, try not to eat onion. Simple as that. Even that relates to the charts because Virgo is about detox. Virgo relates to the guts. Virgo is about like clean your guts, detox, clear your digestion. And so once you clear, if you suffer from mental issues, if this time affects you mentally, you find yourself low vibration, depression, negativity, fear mentality, all these things, most likely that your guts are out of whack. And so, if you do slight changes and you start your morning with celery juice, just like a nice kind of a full cup, 500 ml of celery juice on empty stomach, and you'll see that small changes will change it. If you change your diet and you take care of your guts better, you will find that your mind will become clearer as well. If you're looking at the news every day, and then every day you find yourself kind of being disturbed by the news, try not to read the news, okay? So it's kind of like just improvise and change small changes. That's the Gemini. And with Virgo as well. The cool thing is that the north node of the moon is in Gemini, that's 6 o'clock. The sun is in Virgo at 3 o'clock on 20 degrees Virgo. And Virgo is ruled by Mercury. And Gemini is also Mercury. Gemini and Virgo are Mercury territory. So it's interesting that the North Node is in Gemini, processing the future through new ways of thinking, new small changes in the way we think, perceive, digest, analyze, and communicate. And the Sun is in Virgo, highlighting that. They need to detox, they need to declutter, they need to pay attention to details, it's like those thoughts. Virgo and the Sun there, it's kind of like pay attention to your thoughts. What is the thought that you are processing in the moment? Don't worry about the future of humanity going there or there or there. Where is your mind right now? That's why we practice meditation. All the practice of meditation is to help us achieve a state of being the detached witness, the observer of our own self. So there's this kind of unconscious self acting, and then there's this conscious self observing what the unconscious is doing. So it's like, here comes Ami spirit, that is beyond Ami, and here is Ami. And sometimes Ami is doing things, thinking things, feeling things, talking things, they're not necessarily in alignment with Ami spirit. So, but as Ami spirit will be able to oversee that and overlook that and just govern that, it's like, I don't know, I'm feeling a bit nervous. No, I believe in myself. Yeah, but maybe I'm a bit nervous. No, I believe in myself. It's like, oh, but what if they don't love me? I love me. It's like, so it's kind of like this. This is kind of the Virgo. It's kind of like, hey, right now, if you feel shit and out, what do you do? How do you think? Where is your mindset? If you keep on thinking about an ex-partner and it causes you pain, because every time you think about that ex-partner that you used to be so addicted to and so in love with, that you can't live your life without them, you already you lost it. Because what is this? You can't live life without them. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Stephen, brother. And so, it's kind of like, if when you think about your ex-partner making love to another person, if it makes you feel like shit, why thinking about it? But I don't know how to stop. I was like, what do you mean I don't know how to stop? You don't need to know how to stop. You just need to stop. Yes, but it doesn't work for me. No. It can work for you. You just need to pay attention. Every time you think about it, take your thought elsewhere. If you think about something that you're afraid or scared of, take your thought into a low vibration thought. It's like, oh my God, they're going to do the vaccination to everyone. Okay, oh, vaccination, that vaccination. It's like, no, it's not gonna happen. Oh yeah, that feels better. It's not gonna happen. You know, last week I gave you that tool in your prayers, in your meditation. If you feel powerless about what the dark forces are scheming at the moment, why don't you use your light forces in order to sabotage it? You don't need to go and fight them. You just need to pray to Spirit. And I will say it again. Great Spirit, sabotage all their evil plans. And I told you, it feels great. You feel fantastic. Great Spirit, please sabotage all their evil plans. And the more of us will do that, this is the golden Merkaba of light on top of Melbourne. Just visualize it, meditate, be in the light. Just be the light. And so let's go through this week because there is a lot coming down the pipeline. But the reason why you may felt out of it over the last few days is because Mars went retrograde, but also because yesterday, this morning, let me move. Oh no, this is on Sunday. Oh yeah, today is Sunday. You see, I'm telling you, time. What is time? We are living in this timelessness, right? It's like, what is time? What is Sunday? What is Thursday? What is Friday? And what's the difference between them anyway? Because every day you wake up, you're in your house, you do what you can do. You go outside for an hour, you come back. It's just like, I don't know, for me, it's all kind of like one bubble of time now. It's hilarious. But this weekend, even more. Why? Because if I'll take you back, Neptune is on the 19 degrees 30, and we're going to move the sun back to the 19 degrees 32 minutes, which happened yesterday morning. Yeah, it was yesterday morning. 6 in the morning, around there. 6:20 in the morning. So here's the sun at 9 o'clock, 19 degrees. That is Saturday morning. Opposes Neptune, right? Now, this is kind of like Mars retrograde. I need to take action. That's it. You know, I need to, why is this happening? What's going on? Yeah, the Lilith and Aries going like bzz, because you're not happy. You need to rebel. You need to create this code in your life. Yeah, but the cool thing about it is that Lilith and Aries, as they are creating the discord I spoke about last week, they are in opposition to Juno, the goddess of all goddesses, the master fairy that wants to install balance and harmony. She's in Libra, right? And so here comes the dark witches. They kind of like, yeah, we are going to create destruction. We are going to create fights and blood and yes, more. And then comes Juno, is like, excuse me, ladies, can you please behave? This is not about what you want to do. This is about what is good for everyone. We don't care about what you're saying, Juno. We're going to do a lot of chaos. Yes, Mars, come, warrior. We need you. We're gonna go for a war. Yeah, it's like, okay, can you please make sure that you express your power in whichever way you need to express your power, but as long as you don't harm others? E.g., if you go to protest and you really feel the need to protest, go to protest, but make sure that you're not harming yourself, you're not harming the police, you're not harming other people, you're just protesting. It's like, no, we are going to fight the police, we're going to throw, this and that and that. It's like, no. This is the dynamic between Juno and them, okay? Juno 27, Mars 28, Black Moon is 25, Aries 24, and goes like, bzz, bzz, bzz. Balance and harmony. Lucky we have Juno there to balance it a bit. But Juno is also the goddess of sacred marriage, the sacred unions. So this is meaning, and I spoke about it a lot, that in the last few weeks there's a lot of emphasis on personal relationships. Okay? This is a crescendo of personal relationships because this is happening in the sacred unions. So there's like all the things that we are not happy about in relationships, about our partners, about how relationship is managed, how it's operating. Chiron in Aries could be around guilt, the mistakes you've done in the past that are causing you guilt and shame. Black Moon, Lilith, and Aries are there. It's like, yeah, you should feel guilty because look at you, you scumbag. Look what you've done. Yes, you're not as light as you think. And it's like, this is what it creates, right? And then Mars like, yeah, you know what? I had enough sacrificing myself. I had enough, because me and my and I and I. But Juno is saying, I understand. But you need to understand, some things you have done wrong, some things your partner have done wrong. No one is perfect. Sun in Virgo saying, what do you mean no one is perfect? I am here to achieve perfection. So the Sun in Virgo is searching for perfection. The Sun in Virgo is like, I need to work on my plan. I need to focus on work. Virgo is like, it's time to do the work. Pay attention to the details. Anal. But what is she? The Sun is opposing Neptune. So it's kind of like, I need to take action. I need to act on my plan. I need to make changes. I need to detox. I need to clear. But then comes Neptune, opposes the Sun, and is like, but I don't feel like it. I just feel like sitting on the hammock. I don't care about anything. So if you felt like over this weekend, kind of as if the wind just blew out of your sails, and you felt lazy as, without any energy to do anything but to just chillax, just sit and enjoy the sun like an iguana lizard on the rock in Mexico. Just like, you know what? I need to work on my website. I need to, to do all my admin work. I need to pay bills. I need to, create the content. I need to do this and I need to do this. I need to do that. And yesterday I just went like, sorry guys, I'm a lizard. I'm not doing anything. And it's not that I didn't do anything. I did some things, but some things that I just kind of felt like doing, that I was like, I just gotta sit here and just kind of like chill. It can be also very kind of like, for some people it could have caused anxiety, because you want to be perfect, you want to do things perfect, you want to do things right, and you become so anxious about it that it's like, okay, wait a second, the crystal need to be here. It's like, yeah, why is this here? Okay, oh no, this is supposed to be here. Yeah, move that here. Yes. Oh no, I didn't burn Palo Santo. I need to burn Palo Santo as well. Yes. Oh, okay, I hope that enough smoke will come up to create an effect of mystical environment, so I can look more spiritual. I'm having lots of fun today. Here's your Palo Santo. Cleansing, detoxing, clearing the energy. Oh, now I can chillax even more. So this is with Neptune and the Sun. It's kind of like, there's all this work to do, but I've got no energy. I just feel like sitting down, just dream time, just, and that is the medicine. There's nothing wrong in that. If you need to be lazy for one day, Shalom Abba. If you need to be lazy one day, if you need to just put your legs up and just give yourself, like, why fighting it if there is no fire there? Why trying to create fire if you have no wood? You have no wood. What, you're going to work hard to try to kind of burn some wild herbs in order to get kind of a bit of fire for 10 seconds, and then it's going to go off again, and you're going to go upset again and frustrated again because you didn't collect enough dry herbs? There's no wood. But Mars retrograde, it's like, the fire is retrieving. And it's like Sun with Neptune. And so the guidance is like, take action inwards. Because at the same time there was the Sun Neptune, Moon entered Cancer. Moon is in Cancer. It's kind of like, come back home, man. You keep on trying to achieve things in the world and to be and to change the world, and you're in turmoil, you're in trouble. It's like, can you please just chill? Neptune, sound healing, music healing, love, dreamtime medicine, dreamtime meditation. Just connect with spirit, pray, devotion, light a candle, put some incense, like, just kind of like walk with the energy. Because if you're not walking with the energy and you're trying to do something that you want to do, that Mars in Aries retrograding, you will feel like even more anxious, more frustrated, because you are not focused, you are not clear, you are not managed to achieve things. Many people this week had headaches. I had them too. Headaches, lack of focus, lack of clarity, a lack of ability, because it's like, it's interesting, right? That you have the sun in Virgo wanting you to pay attention to details and to perfect things, but at the same time it's opposing Neptune, which is kind of like, kind of delusion, kind of confusion, kind of dreamy. So it's kind of like, are you going to, Mars retrograde, gonna force it to happen even though it's not there? And then you're gonna become anxious because you're not making it perfect. You are not perfect, and you don't know what to do because it's not perfect. It's like, just chill. Everything is perfect within its imperfection, and all your imperfection are perfectly divine. There were divinely created imperfection within you, so you will strive to perfect them. So, come to understanding that you are human. So if the moon come to Cancer, say, leave me alone, man. I want my mommy. You're being cruel to me. You abuse me and you tell me off and you put me into pressure and you force me to work and you're telling me that I have to work harder and all I want is my mommy. Some people might have had very emotional weekend, and I'm not laughing at you, I'm just entertaining you. But, some people might have had it hard because it's also like highly emotional, highly sensitive. It's like, I'm never gonna be good. Chiron in Aries with all this, like Mars retrograde in Aries, like I'm impotent. I can't achieve anything. I don't want to do it. It's like, wow, man. Neptune delusions, deceptions, illusions. Stop it. Stop it. Take a chill pill. Sit. Just be. Relax. Tomorrow is a new day. Today you need to chill. Today spirit wants you to be. So it's a lot of water. The moon in Cancer, coming back home to the inner child, to home, to nurturing. Now as the moon is in Cancer, what is it doing, of course? It opposes all the Capricorns again, right? So where are we now? The moon, 25th, as we speak right now, right? Earlier today, in the morning, the moon was with Jupiter. As Jupiter was stationed direct, the moon was in opposition to it. Let's go back. That would be cool to see. That was like in 1040. There you go. Moon 21. So moon Jupiter was at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. was moon Jupiter. Moon in Cancer, facing Jupiter. Now this is an interesting thing because the moon comes as the feminine goddess and he says, hey Jupiter, hey, I am so happy that you are finally about to go direct. I am here. I am trying to feel at home. I want to feel secure. I want to feel connected. I want to feel nurtured with my nurturing connections. And you've been retrograding for the last, since May, for the last 4 months you've been retrograding. And it has been very hard. People, family, it's been very hard. 2020 has been full on. It's a tough year. It's a very hard year. Very challenging year. Very scary, very threatening, very weird, very LSD trip, very magic mushroom trip. Is like, what the hell is going on planet Earth? Everything is like, woohoo! It's like our businesses, our livelihood, our life structure, our practices, our yoga, our socializing, our partying, our, everything just been stripped naked, taken away from us, challenging us. Everyone facing fears, facing scary thoughts, everyone facing worries, if not for them, for their beloveds or for their country. Everyone are facing a lot. Everyone are challenged a lot, including you, including me. So Venus comes and is like, Jupiter, do me a favor. It's time for you to move forward. I want to feel better, So do me a favor. Let's bring some hope to the people. Let's bring some faith. Let's give them some, some omens of good fortune, of good luck, that they will somehow start to feel how all this dark phase is for better. It will pass. It will pass. And what's coming after is much better. But at the moment, because we are in it, it's hard to perceive it right. It's hard to understand it right. That's why I spoke about this time for 3 years. For 3 years to prepare as many consciousnesses as I could towards this time. So there will be more stable, aware foundations of light beings that can hold on to dear life. Hodl. Just hodl. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. This too shall pass. It will go. But please know that you might be afraid. You might feel pain. You might feel sadness. You might feel grief. You might feel lost. You might feel confused. And it's okay. It's okay to feel that. You need to feel that. Only when we feel it, we heal it. Because only when we feel it, we experience it. We then understand it. The North Node in Gemini is like learning through experience. Try experiment different things. If you don't feel like you have a strong core sense of self, try to do 10 sit-ups a day. What's that got to do with it? 10 sit-ups a day. First of all, you do something good for yourself, immediately you feel better. Second thing, you start to build your core muscles, which is your solar plexus. It will improve your posture. You will find yourself standing taller. You will find yourself feeling stronger, feeling better. With the time, you're going to look better as well. Your self-image is going to improve. So it's just like an ongoing strawberry on top of cream, on top of strawberry, on top of cream, on top of strawberry, on top of cream. Because you're doing good things towards yourself. With the 10 sit-ups a day. After a month, you might like to do 20 sit-ups. After 6 months, you might be doing 50. By then, you might have like 2 cubes out of 6 cubes. I don't have even 1 cube. But that's all right. I love it. That's the thing. It's like, love you. Love you, for God's sake. The moon is in Cancer. Love you. Can you please love you and stop? Moon opposing Jupiter. Just before Jupiter went station direct. And then the moon is moving. And right now, as we said, as we speak, earlier, it was in today at 12:15, the moon was opposing Pluto, right? So Pluto, death and rebirth, the fear, the doubt, is like, with all this Sun, Neptune, confusion, lack of this, the dream times, like, what's going on? What's happening? I don't know what's happening. It's like, why am I feeling so much? Why? You've got the moon in Cancer, water. Neptune, the god of water. By the way, when Sun aligned with Neptune on Saturday morning, that night and that day were very rainy. Rain didn't stop. I wasn't surprised. Neptune is the god of the oceans, the water. Yeah? So it's kind of like you've got Neptune opposed the Sun, that's like water. You've got the moon in Cancer, that's like water. So it's kind of like a lot of water kind of emotions came up to the surface. And the Sun opposed Neptune is like facing your illusions. The light is shining into the hidden to expose. Neptune is around the secrets, okay? So Neptune exposes the secrets. Neptune exposes that was like, hidden somewhere there, or deception or illusion. So suddenly the line shines into there. Excuse me. And it kind of says like, hey, stop delusioning yourself in that way. That fantasy is not healthy for you. If you keep on thinking about vexation, first of all, it traumatizes you. Second thing, you are helping them manifest the illusion that they project onto you in order for you to help them manifest that illusion. So can you please stop and join Ami and start visualizing light and start visualizing love and start visualizing miracles and start visualizing good things happen, because humanity is awesome. Human beings are awesome. There's so many, yes, there are some dark human beings, there are some bad human beings, in their incarnation, not in their soul essence, in their incarnation. That's the role that they chose to live in this life. But the majority is actually, I just thought about something I could bring up now. The majority is actually light and love, good people, good-hearted people. This song just stuck in my head over the last week. I'm singing it all day long because it's just so catchy. It's a song that is just so much about right now. Let me find it. This is a very flowy stream, flowing very good. Let's see, where was that? Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Here, I'll show you this. Just a second, take it to the beginning. Here we go. All right, you ready? This is quite entertaining. I enjoyed it.
There'll be blue skies when the chemtrails are all gone. There'll be blue skies when the chemtrails are all gone. There'll be blue skies when the chemtrails and their evil ponytails. Blue skies when the chemtrails are all gone. You can stick your coronavirus up your arm. You can stick your coronavirus up your arm. You can stick your coronavirus. Stick your coronavirus up your arm.
99%. We are 99%. We are almighty. We are almighty. We are 99%. We are 99%. We are 99%. We are 90. Together we are almighty. We are the 99%. You see what I mean? Than a slave. Oh, I'd rather be a human than a slave. Oh, I'd rather be a human rather be a human than a slave. We are 99%. We are 99%. We are 90. Together we are mighty. We are 99%. Quite entertaining, right? You can stick your new world order up your ass. That's just a good reminder, huh? That's what I'm saying, It's like you worry about a few dark people. A few dark people. And you're forgetting that we are 99% people. You keep on forgetting how wonderful we are, how amazing we are. And so that's why I keep reminding you of that. Just so we all remember and stay on track, okay? And so, entertaining, isn't it? Very entertaining. I'm loving it. I've been singing it all week long. And so you see, if you find yourself worried, it's like, okay, here comes the sun in Virgo and the North Node in Gemini. It's kind of like, just change your thought. It's like, oh my God, what are they going to do to humanity? We are 99%. Change the thought. Be creative. All right, let's move on. It's time is ticking. It's 5:30. Oh my goodness, we haven't even got to the new moon. I'm starting to have fun. I'm thinking maybe we should do a day retreat on YouTube. What do you think? You probably, yeah, that's a great idea. So, as we speak right now, let me take the volume a bit down. It's a bit too loud. As we speak right now, the moon is in opposition to Saturn. Saturn 25th degrees here at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, in opposition to the moon 25th in Cancer. Okay, this is really cool. What else has been happening over this weekend is that Mercury at 2 o'clock, 11 degrees of Libra, it was 10, he was also aligning with Uranus, 10 degrees. So it's like, it's kind of like, Mars retrograde, the Sun with Neptune, confusion, illusion, lack of direction, lack of focus, lack of ability to think straight. Is like just dreamy, kind of dreamy. Mars retrograde as well, kind of less oomph, kind of feeling like, here comes Moon into Cancer, wants to feel connected, want to feel nurtured. What is she facing? All the Capricorn mafia. Jupiter, please give me hope and faith. Pluto, come on, man. Come on, let me go of this crap. I'm done with this crap. I don't want to feel this crap anymore. Now she comes with Saturn. I can't have you controlling anymore. Don't stop controlling me. Stop telling me what to do and what not to do. Now, this is between the feminine and the masculine. In relationship, but also inside, between the spirit and the mind, the ego, between the heart and the mind. This kind of like, hello, mind. I'm a bit you're starting to traumatize me here with Neptune and the Sun. It's kind of starting to become too much. Can you please just shut up? I want to meditate with spirit. Thank you very much. Then comes Mercury with Uranus. Suddenly revelation, breakthrough, realization, a shift. Interesting, cool. All this time Juno, relationship, sacred marriage, sacred union, is opposing that Mars, Lilith, Saturn. So you're picking up all these elements. I'm repeating them on purpose to make you realize how much of it is happening. But then as we moved, so today, right now, we are here, and in a few hours from now, there we go. Exactly on the minute this will be at 1:33 a.m. tonight. The moon is going to go to Leo. Moon in Leo is good. It's kind of a bit of a good feeling. It's like, yes, finally I want to feel good. Who is she going to face? She's going to face Venus in Leo. Now, as they are facing Leo, this is now the journey towards the new moon, okay? So the Sun is now 21. Mercury moved to 12. The moon is 0 degrees Leo. She's going to meet, let's move to the hours. And Jupiter is direct now. Station direct. Here is Moon on Venus is tomorrow at, there we go, Monday, 4:53 p.m. Okay, so tomorrow afternoon, the moon will be with Venus in Leo. My feelings, I want to feel good, I want to feel yummy. Jupiter is moving direct. When Jupiter moves direct, the 2 days around Jupiter direct is kind of like, basically, it's positive. It's like suddenly reward is coming, a success or a recognition that you worked hard for. And there's a lot of relationship involved, so that as well. But Venus is also your business and money and finance. So, if you have, so the moon is touching base with Venus on 8th degree Leo. Interesting, 8-8, right? And it's like, let's see what else they align. Oh, yeah. As they meet together, they are trining Chiron. So Jupiter went direct, success, good luck, recognition. Something is clicking positive, giving us a bit of hope, a bit of faith, while the Sun with Neptune is also miracles and healing. Pisces, Virgo is the axis of healing, because Virgo is about detox and declutter and clearing, and Pisces is around healing with spirit, miracles, magic. So there's like this healing axis operating here and preparing the surface for the new moon in Virgo. On Thursday, the moon is traveling through Leo to be on top of Venus. At the same time, the Sun is still with Neptune. Moon with Venus are going to trine Chiron, the wounded healer in Aries. This is healing. This is good. This is shifting. Something is finally moving. Okay? Now, at the same time, Mercury is still kind of aligned with Uranus. And then we're going to move forward. What else is happening that I wrote down? Oh, yeah. Where is it now? Yes. And then it's so cool because let's gonna move now hours. The moon is gonna be traveling through Leo, and as she's traveling through Leo, she's going to oppose Neptune on Tuesday morning. There's gonna be this kind of Leo Aquarius. The moon, oh sorry, Neptune is in Pisces. So no, the moon is traveling through Leo. And 14, I'm waiting for Jupiter. Yeah, there we go. And then as the moon is traveling through Leo, then she's gonna move into Virgo on Wednesday morning. The moon moves into Virgo. In the other aspects, Mars moved into the 27th degree, is approaching Black Moon Lilith. So here comes the warrior approaching the goddess of discord again. He's coming back to meet her, right? And as we move forward into the moon is traveling through Virgo, and she's coming into the sun on the 25th degree, 24th degree. There you go, 25th degree it will be, yeah, I believe. So what we're gonna have is a new moon in Virgo, and that's gonna be on Thursday evening. There we go. Quite symbolic. The moon and the sun here together on the 25th degree 0 minute of Virgo. And what are they doing, people? They are trining Saturn on the 25th degree of Capricorn. So again, the axis of perfecting the details, perfecting the plan, detoxing, decluttering, doing the hard work, paying attention to the details. Reminding you, new moon is the time of the month where we plant the new seeds, the new intentions, new beginning. So where we are right now, we are in the third quarter. I forgot to say also right today is the moon doing a quarter. I'll go back to now. So this is Thursday, 17th of September 9. Let's go back to now. I'll show you moon 25th. Earlier today, there's a lot going on, so it's got backwards and forwards. Earlier today, the moon was on 20 here. That was at 8:30 a.m. As Jupiter was preparing to go station in direct, then the moon did the third square with the sun. Okay, here's the moon, here's the sun. They're kind of doing this touch base, and this is the final stage before the new moon. And it's kind of like, oh, that was in Gemini, sorry. But she's now closing in on the moon. So we are now wrapping up the cycle, which began on the 18th of August, 19th of August, new moon in Leo. That is coming to an end now. So this is the phase where we kind of like things that were initiated in August, Leo new moon, are now kind of coming into the picture. Hello, Clara from Sweden. No, you're still here, baby. Don't worry. And so now is that time there's kind of like the surrender with the sun and the moon and sun and Neptune and all that thing we spoke about. Is kind of like just surrender, just be. You've done your best, Don't make yourself anxious over perfecting it to the perfection, because there will always be things that you miss or something, and just trust that it's perfect in divine order. But still do your best. Do the hard work you need to do. Check into your list, okay? And so this is where we are. And now we're going to move back to, I wanted to show you that moon with the sun. And I'm going to move back to Thursday. Here is Thursday. I need to move back. Here. There we go. Okay. All right. So 25th degree, 0 minutes. Okay, they meet, and they trining Saturn. So trine is actually kind of good. It's kind of it's kind of like supporting. It's kind of harmonious. It's kind of harmonizing it. So this is kind of like to create a good structure for your future. The future is a big thing at the moment. In the heliochart, I said last week, we are in dream time. The planet, the collective consciousness is in dream time, and because the powers who may be knows this thing, that's why they're trying to steer humanity to manifest the nightmare. And so because it's a dream time, the future of humanity and the future of you as an individual and the future of collective can be taken anywhere right now. It's kind of like everything is possible. It's dream time. You can dream any dream. And that's why the authorities, the structure, the architecture of the present time is trying to harvest you so you will feed the nightmare. While people like me and others like me are trying to stir you to actually manifest the dream of love. And so that's kind of the concept. Just like pay attention to your thought, Virgo. The small little thought, change them to make sure that you manifest your dreams. Instead of being afraid of the collapse of the dollar, instead of being afraid of the collapse of the stock market, just be excited of the fact that you've exchanged your dollar for Bitcoin. Yes, we're still on to it. You know, I'm quite proud of the community. It's been quite a scary few weeks for the community. They just joined into the Bitcoin and they're experiencing the first kind of down wave. But pretty proud that I haven't seen too many people freaking out. I did had one call of a freak out, and it was like, hey, tone it down, tone it down. You're going to be smiling in a few weeks, don't worry. So remember, all of you are listening to these Bitcoin messages, and it is coming, people. It is coming, I'm telling you. The way to manifest the dream of the future, this is the opportunity that we are giving you right now, is by knowing that. So you're lucky that you know that. But you need to remember that it's a long-term plan. On the long-term plan, on the way there will be that. Okay? So whenever it's doing that, don't freak out, don't worry. Remember that you're not there for the month or the 2 or 6 months. It's for the long term. Every wave up, this is the wave up, that line up is made by zigzag waves, okay? Oops, I have a cramp. Wow. First time. Need some water. So, if you have any degrees in on the 25th degree of Virgo or Taurus or Capricorn, then this will mean even more for you. Okay, so check out kind of your kind of calendar, your chart, if you know it. Now, Jupiter is also around wisdom. So it's around like when Jupiter retrograded all these months, we were kind of seeking to understand what is happening, what is really going on, what is the wisdom of this time, how can we understand it in a bigger picture, the future vision. So Virgo is around medicine, it's around healing, detox, ancient wisdom. We said got to do with the guts, got to do with work, and it's got to do with discrimination as well. To know to discern between false and true, between right and wrong. As Mercury now, where are you, Mercury? 17, pay attention, on the new moon, at the same time that the moon and the sun are basically trining Saturn, so it's karmic, it's about the structure of the future. In the helio chart, which is based, this chart is based on the Earth in the center and everything around the Earth. But the helio chart is the sun is at the center. So the helio chart looks like that. It looks like that. Okay? Here is your helio chart. So the sun is at the center and everything else is going around. As you can see, it's very different. And what you can see, look, you've got Capricorn. Now, Saturn on the helio is now on the 0 degrees of Aquarius. So around the sun, Saturn is already entered Aquarius. Saturn is already in the future. But in the usual chart we use, Saturn is now about to finish his retrograde. By the way, Saturn is going direct on the 30th of September. So we are coming to the end of this retrograding thing, because you need to understand, until today we have like Mars retrograde, Jupiter retrograde, Pluto retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Neptune retrograde, Uranus retrograde. It's a lot. Nothing really moves forward. Everything just sinks deeper into the crap, all right? But now everything is starting to go boom, 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 boom. As Mars go retrograde, Jupiter today direct, 30th of September, Saturn direct, then on the 5th of October, Pluto direct, and then we are going into the crescendo. Everything is moving forward. Let's just get this thing done. Let's just get it done. And it's gonna get done. And the cool thing is that on summer solstice, on the 22nd of December, we're gonna have Saturn and Jupiter conjunction for the third time on 0 degrees Aquarius. Wow, 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 that's gonna be nuts. Okay? So let's stay in the now. That will be the kind of like into the future. Okay, it's like this has to be done now. But from now we're going into the battle. Mars goes retrograde. It's gonna oppose all the, the Jupiter, the Pluto, the Saturn. It's gonna be like, and all this time, you will see. But this is the helio chart. Saturn is already 0 degrees. Okay, but look, you've got everything here. It's like, what you've got? Taurus, Aries, Pisces, and look, while, when the sun was opposed to Neptune, it's because the Earth is with Neptune. So the Earth, planet Earth, is on Neptune in Pisces. Dreamtime galore. So it's like the entire collective consciousness of humanity took ayahuasca. And the entire collective humanity sits now with the shaman, right? Because this new moon is also the new moon. What did we go back again? Oh, went back again. Let's go back to Thursday again. Perfecting paying attention to the details, right? So here we go again. Here we are. At the same time that the sun and moon are here, there's also a dwarf planet called Omiya, which is also, no, this will be more in the equinox. Sorry, I'm confusing it now. Sorry. Rewind. Take it back. But look, they are trining Saturn, but they are also squaring all these kind of like Mars, Lilith, Aries in Aries. Okay? And they are also squaring the moon nodes. So this is like, make sure you got your plan right. Plant your intentions properly about your future. What is your future dream? What is your future direction, and where are you going? You need to get this right because it's karmic, it's long term. You are basically pouring down the concrete. And when you pour down concrete, you need to know what you're doing before the concrete dries. Okay? So because like this is the foundations now that you are starting to plan while the old house is being destroyed, dismantled. So this new moon, from now into Thursday, really reflect to yourself. What is this year has been showing you about yourself, about your life, about your relationships? So as Venus kind of in Leo, right now, if I go again 2 days backward from Thursday, you'll see that Venus on Tuesday, Venus will be square in Uranus. Okay? So Venus is relationships, it's economy, it's finance, it's also agriculture and Mother Earth. And Venus rules Taurus. And Venus is in Leo. She wants the best. She wants like her kingdom. And she's squaring Uranus in Taurus. And Uranus is sudden unexpected shocks, traumas, earthquakes, floodings, natural disasters, relationships, in finance, in economy. We potentially will see this week around Tuesday. This is building up from now, so it doesn't have to happen on Tuesday at Tuesday night, 9:45. No, when it exactly it will be on. This is actually quite powerful and important. Uranus is on 10 degrees 18 minutes, and the sun is Venus. There you go. It kicks into. There is your Venus at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. 10 degrees, 18 minutes. Squaring Uranus, 10 degrees, 18 minutes. This is on Wednesday at 1:22 a.m. So Tuesday night. So, there is healing. Excuse me. There is healing, okay? because we just have this, we had this watery emotional weekend of healing with spirit, as the sun opposed Neptune and the moon was with Chiron, and now we moved on from there and we're heading towards the new moon. It's Tuesday. The moon is at the end of Leo, so she really wants to finalize her kingdom, her relationships, her finance, her money, how to create the kingdom she really wants, because she's about to meet the sun for a new moon in Virgo, where they need to perfect the plan and pay attention to the details. It's a very powerful new moon. It's also kind of a super new moon because it's close to the earth. So the magnitude of your intention is even more powerful. Okay? But then just before that, while the moon is at the end of Leo, comes Venus, 10 degrees of Leo, and squaring Uranus, and here comes your sudden unexpected changes in currency, in stock market, in cryptocurrency, in gold, in silver, money, valuation. Here comes the sudden events in relationships that will kind of like, take it here or there. When Venus faces Uranus, you might feel kind of a strong urge to rebel, to break free, to be independent. Like I'm no longer into this stable, cozy relationship. It's like I need some more freedom. I need some more independence. So recommended not to act upon it, because Venus will pass Uranus. So more take it like whatever comes to you on Tuesday, Wednesday, from now into Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, take it more as like, don't act upon that kind of electric need to kind of break free and independent, and just like observe it, watch it, because then by the new moon in Virgo, you will be able to kind of look at it from a less kind of triggered place, less kind of irritated place or sudden place, and you will be able to kind of assimilate your conclusion and your plan and your decision in a better way. That's the that's the recommendation for Tuesday night. Okay, so this is big. Venus Uranus is going to be big. At the same time, Venus Uranus, Mars is already 27 degrees towards Lily, 26. Mercury is preparing Mercury is preparing for the square with Jupiter, and Neptune, by the way, 19 degrees, is already kicking into a square with the moon nodes. Okay, so this is a lot around a cultural kind of beliefs and vision, and this questioning everything. This brings up a lot. This is also going to bring a lot of energy of disclosure, secrets being revealed. So in September, October, prepare yourself for some truth bomb galore. There's going to be a lot of disclosures. There's going to be a lot of exposures. There's going to be a lot of hidden secrets coming out. And all the people that were afraid of those dark people doing things, slowly, the light is going to reveal and unveil them. So patience. It's all divine. Back to the new moon. Thursday. We said Thursday. Let's go back to, it's around 8 we said. Oh, where am I going? Again, every time we're playing with it, huh? It's interesting how we keep on needing to go back to it and back from it and back to it, and here we go. So, Thursday, let's go back to the minute, and I'll show you how big it is. It's very big. Moon, as we said, trining Saturn, karmic, the structure of your life, the authority of your life, the regulation of your life, the structure of your life, the law and order of your life, your duties, your responsibilities. This is kind of like who you are in relationships, how you are in relationships, who you are in the professional world, how you are in your professional world, your business. It's like perfecting it. What am I going to do with my business? How am I going to make an income? Who do I want to be? Who do I want to be with? Who do I don't want to be with? At the same time they are trining Saturn, they are also squaring the moon nodes. So it's time to South Node in Sagittarius. It's time to let go of old ways of thinking, old philosophies, old values. It's time to let go of what they told you about relationship, how relationship should be, how you need to run your business. Like, let go. It's like, I saw a commercial that was targeting the elders, and there was this older woman, and it's kind of like, it was the narrative of, instead of stressing about your credit cards, always remember that you can always take a loan on your mortgage and cover all your debts. So it's like, I was thinking, for God's sake, it's like you're telling people to enlarge their mortgage debt, and you're targeting the older people that might think you got it right. So it's like, let go of what they tell you. Notice how many commercials suddenly on YouTube, on the TV, about financial advice, about real estate, about stocks. This is why you stay away, because they're trying to sell you something that belongs to the past. But you don't see too many commercials of crypto, unless you live in Hong Kong. By the way, in Hong Kong, there's a massive promotion all over the streets now, on trams, in front of the banks, about Bitcoin. It's amazing. So yeah, new moon in Virgo, squaring the moon nodes, letting go of the past ways of looking, and thinking of the future, and squaring the north node in Gemini. Let's try a new plan. Let's try new ideas. Let's experiment. Okay, this work, no, okay, change it. Okay, so it's like, if you have a recipe, and you've tried the recipe, and you kind of liked it, but for you it was a bit too sweet. Okay, so maybe tomorrow you'll do the same recipe, but you put half the amount of sugar, and then see how that goes. You like it? Cool. You don't like it? The day after, change it again. Maybe put a bit more sugar. This is kind of what it's about. It's about, let's experiment. Let's try. Let's learn about Bitcoin. Let's see what this is about. Now that you bought yourself some Bitcoin, why don't you go and educate yourself a bit? What is actually blockchain? What is it? You need to know, because the more you know, the more opportunity you'll have in your future. Okay? It's as simple as that. There's going to be a lot of work in blockchain. There's going to be a lot of demand in blockchain. Even if you're not coding computers and you are like, an admin, or you are a promoter, marketing promotion, there will be crypto blockchain technology projects, startups that might need you for their promotion marketing, or they might need you for their admin. So it's like, think outside of the box, try different things. At the same time, they are also squaring the Mars and the Black Moon Lilith in Aries, and it's kind of like, and this is coming after that, Venus with Uranus. So it's kind of like, I don't want it this way anyway. I don't want it like that anyway. I want it in a new way. I want something new. Something new. Give me something new. Right? So it's a very, very big new moon. And also, what else is happening? Mercury, 17 degrees Libra. Okay? Mercury rules Libra, is on 17 degrees. Mercury, no, not Libra. Sorry, Mercury is not ruling Libra. Mercury is in 17 degrees Libra, trying to figure out while all this mess is happening. So what is the balanced way of looking at it? How can I install balance and harmony in my relationships? It's about to meet Juno. It's about I want to be happy. I want to have balance. So why am I not balanced? Why am I not happy? How can I change myself? Okay, Ami told me to change the way I think. Okay, so I'm not going to think about bad things anyway. Okay, so we are 99%. So Mercury, 17 degree of Libra. Laughing here with myself, it's amazing. I don't need to know it. If you can make yourself laugh, you're a happy person. That's what I've got for you, So Mercury, 17 degrees Libra. At the same time, what is he doing, baby? He's now also squaring Jupiter. Now, this is big thinking. As you perfect your plan towards the future, think big. And it's also at the same time, it's also aligned with Neptune, right? So it's kind of aligning with Neptune. Mercury aligns with Neptune. Mercury aligns with Jupiter. Jupiter is big, expand, hopeful, faithful, positive, abundance, good fortune, good luck. Neptune, the dream. What is your dream? How do you see the future that is supporting your dream? Instead of thinking, oh my God, we're going to be doomed, we're going to be this. What if you think like, oh my God, I'm so blessed, I bought some Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to help me. I'm going to take my life to a whole new level, because for the first time in my life, I know something in the right time at the right place. Okay, I make it strong enough. Not a financial advisor, as always. Yeah, I'm just guiding you. Just guiding you from what I see, my opinions, my knowledge, okay? And so this is Mercury on the new moon of perfection. It's a very mental new moon. So if you find yourself having anxiety, confused, it's like you are over-processing. Where is your mind? Remember, Virgo, where is your mind in the moment? Take a breath. Let's start again. Simple as that. Okay? So this is envision. I want you to see a beautiful future for humanity, harmony, love. Okay, Veronica, I'm also need to leave soon. And then, okay, so what else I've got for you? There's always something I can tell you, but I'll come at you again later on. It is time to end the stream. It's like been 2 hours going. So yeah, it's gonna be a big new moon, very big new moon, very karmic. Saturn, very much about the future. North Node in Gemini, and the past. South Node in Sagittarius. It's time to declutter and clean our lives, our relationships, our minds, our routines, our jobs, everything that we have our plan for our future. It's time to declutter and detox all the creepy, crappy things that are not good for us, that from the past, the old way of thinking, the old way of being. You know, if for example, if all your life you're insecure about yourself, it's time to let go of this insecurity and start putting the affirmation out there, the North Node in Gemini. I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy of my dreams. Because Mercury is aligning with Neptune. He wants to dream the dream. He's with Jupiter. He wants a big dream. With the Moon and Sun in Virgo, it has to be right. You know, as the Venus is still kind of square in Uranus, it's like it needs to be revolutionary, out of the box, where I can still feel free and independent, even if I'm still in relationship. June is on the 29th degree of Libra. She's in the critical end degree of like installing balance and harmony in relationships. So this could be easily, sorry, we no longer belong together. God bless, all the best to you, because secrets are revealed and there's disclosures and things are coming up to the surface. The truth, Virgo truth. And here is September for you. So it's going to be a wild week also in finance. You know, this week, this new moon is going to show you. This week is going to show you what is going out and what is coming in. Okay? And whatever happened, even if Bitcoin, for example, suddenly have a dump, this is how it's like, don't let the negative thought that you lost your money, don't let it in. Remember the long-term plan. Hodl strong, okay? You are in for the long term. This is your long plan. So if you're already in crypto and you're comfortable, and it's like you think, okay, so which other coin should I have? Maybe I should have some Polkadot. Maybe I should have some Elrond. Yeah, these are very good upcoming stars. Maybe I should have more Ethereum. Yeah, I should stack up on some Litecoin. It looks like good Litecoin right now. It's about to pop soon. Yeah, definitely. Oh, does DeFi. Oh, there is Om Mantra, that token. None of it is a recommendation for you to invest in. This is just things that I'm learning about, downloading, and you need to do your own research and your own decisions. Never just follow someone else, whatever he says. But this is kind of what I'm saying. You've got your portfolio. Are you happy with your portfolio? Like, did you divide it right? Or maybe you divided too much. Maybe you want to kind of come back a bit and have more Bitcoin. It's like, this is what it's about as well, perfecting your portfolio, your decision making. And that's it. I think we should very much end. And so, you know, I want to remind you again, the way we started is with our beautiful talents for Melbourne. And yeah, just do me a favor. Remember us, because there might be some gossip, there might be some all kind of things. There's going to be a lot of crap. There's going to be a lot of heat. There's going to be a lot of chaos. There's going to be a lot of mess. There's going to be a lot of disclosures. There's going to be a lot of fire. There's going to be drama on planet Earth. 3D is going to get nuts. And if you're not going to practice your observer, your meditator, your detached witness, your higher consciousness that perceives this plan as perfect, that knows and understands that all of this chaos is because the old world is crumbling down because the new world need to rise. Do not be afraid. Trust it. It's going to be okay. Detox your creepy crawlers from your soul, mind, and heart. Do not feed black magic. Just be white magic. Just be light. Just be love. Connect with positive people. Connect with positive teachings. Just, pay attention to what you consume mentally, okay? And do me a favor also. I'm getting a lot of private messages on SMS, on Telegram, on this. There is no way I can do that, okay? I tried sometimes to accommodate, but I'm sorry. I have to put it a stop. Please do not private message me. I can't, because then I have to face the fact that I ignore you, okay? If you need my personal advice, my personal time and attention, that's why I provide private sessions. If you have questions, that's why the group chats are for. Contact me on the group chats. Ask the questions on the group chats. I can't because there's many of you and there's one of me. So please understand where I am as well. I've got all the things that I've got, all my life, all my family, all my community, all my responsibilities, and then I'm getting like people sending me messages from everywhere. It's like, I can't. I love you all, but I can't. So, yeah, that's what I just wanted to kind of put it out there because it became a lot lately. And if you do need personal time, just book in a private session. That's what I'm here for. Sending you lots of love. Thank you all for your support. All the Patreon family. New Moon meditation is coming your way this Thursday. And we will get together. Maybe we'll do a Wednesday live stream. We'll see. I will do my best. But I'm sending you love and declutter, detox, perfect the plan, check the list. We're going to get through this. It's going to be okay. So, love you lots, family. Love you lots. Keep the positive vibe, always. Keep the positive vibe. Dub effects.
Some people judge behind your back and then they call you a
Sister
friend.
Saida.
Some are good at pretending and then they do it again. Some people poison their fire and you're gonna get burned.
Shana Tova. Happy New Year to all the Hebrew men.
That your life is blessed.
Love you lots, family.
Your vibe is fresh and negativity is toxic if you let them crash into your temple.
Your holy temple. Protect your temple.
You are the holy lioness, only word
Watch
you
it.
test. Know your truth and free your mind and truly love yourself. Never
Love yourself, family. Love yourself because I love you. You're awesome.
truly love yourself. Some of them are gonna come
Smile to life. Keep your positive vibe shining.
to be who you are.
We will see you later on this week.
Radiant star.
Dub effects, Sister Saida, Sister Sarita, in our beautiful dandinongs. I miss the dandinongs.
You are the key, you are the lock, you have the power back in black. Your own sunshine from shining on you. You are the seed, you are the soil.
Dover Sano Israel, all the family from here, Nikki Dawn, thank you beloved. Love you all so much. Thank you. Have a great week. Make it good. Detox, declutter, make a plan. Stay positive. Celebrate who you are. You're a radiant star. You're a radiant star. You're a radiant star. Jupiter trumpets! Everything's gonna be alright, family. Everything is gonna be alright. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna rise and shine out of this darkness. And we're gonna dance in parties again. And we're gonna celebrate in festivals again. And we're gonna hug again. And we're gonna make love again. And we're gonna be together again. And we're gonna be alive. Stay alive. The light will shine. Sister Sarita. Here, Sister Sarita.
Little sister, never doubt yourself. Comparison is the thief of self-worth, and you've been worthy since before your birth. One of a kind, ooh, you know you are. So please never let them get you down. Let your light shine, ooh,
Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love, family.
Surround yourself with people who see you, who love you, who want the best for you.
People that embrace your vulnerability and sees it as beautiful. People that shine and help you shine.
People who celebrate you, who'll never compete with you.
People who will always remind you to just be who you are.
That's it, family. Thank you so much. Love you a lot. Have a great week. And just be who you are.